This is the hardest question I have to ask, but what was your favorite memory of camp?
Oh, wow, that's a hard one. There's a lot of good memories.
I think for me it was the royalty party. It was just a fun time all around. They got to enjoy it with their counselors in the evening when they got to walk down the royal carpet and come into the room.
I remember seeing the girls getting their makeup and their hair and their dresses before the tea party, and I felt like I learned something about like why that was so important. Just seeing them, work together on that and what it did to them. Their faces and their whole bodies just changed.
It's funny because that's what I was just thinking. I was going to say was getting ready for the tea party was probably my favorite event. Just helping the girls get their hair done and makeup and letting them do my makeup, and just seemed like a bonding time.
Transformation.
So yeah, enjoyed that time.
Coloring with the kids and reading bedtime stories and some of that quality time that was making an impact, and they, you could feel it, you could see it. They were happy, they were calm, they were ready for bed, they had a great day and couldn't wait to do it tomorrow, and it was shockingly some of the best moments.
The last day after you've made all these connections with these kids, and sometimes it's a word or a hug or just, giving the kid a balloon or whatever, something really simple. They don't need much. They just know that they're loved, that somebody's paying attention and listening to them.
Probably a touching point for me was when I delivered the mail, one of the kids wanted me to read his letters. And the letter he wanted me to read was a letter that I wrote to him.
My camper who told me a lot. I hate you, I don't like you, and I just keep saying I like you, and she said I hate you. And I said, well, I love you. And she kind of got quiet for a minute and looked at me and whispered, I love you too.
At the fireside, after everyone else had left, there was a very troubled little boy. And to be able to pray with him and toss that into the fire and watch it go up to heaven, and just know that now he knew that God was watching over him and listening to his prayers. That was huge for me. It was a moment where I felt like maybe this is what it was all about, just even today, this moment.
What would you guys say to someone who was contemplating, like, maybe I should volunteer for Royal Family Kids next year? What would you say to them?
Come on down. I mean, it is so rewarding. I mean, like I said, they give me more than I could ever give to them.
I say do it. It was awesome. It was exhausting, and it is really all about the kids, but at the end of it, you come away and you're like, wow, I can't wait to do that again.
I would just say if you're scared to do it, do it anyway. There's a lot of unknowns, but there's tons of support there to help you to get through it, and it's worth it.
I would say bring your energy and go for it.
The experience that it is so valuable. I mean, to the campers, of course, but to you as well.
Well, it is definitely a challenge, but it's worth it, and the kids will just melt your heart. You will be in love with these kids. Some of them are pretty hard kids, and they're hard to love, but when you love them, it reciprocates back to you, and you just know that you are really making a difference. So just sign up.